I'm Mike.
And I'm Adam.
And this is Stuff and Waffle. Two friends talking about stuff, and often as not, waffling with frequent reference to Bond cars.
We are here again, and we haven't done this for a while, but I fear I must start with a disclaimer. Yeah, you are a bit broken.
I'm a bit.
Yeah, you're under the weather, shall we say.
I've got the back-to-school lurgy.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
It's one we all know and love.
Oh, yours is coming up, don't worry.
Oh, I know. It's not with me yet, but it will be soon. Yeah, and I've been travelling for 2 days, so I'm just knackered. So yeah,
you've been up to that there London, haven't you?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, gallivanting. I went up and did the IT conference. Yeah,
rock and roll.
It was rock and roll. It was good. There was some interesting stuff there. Listen to lots of people talk at me, and yeah, it was alright.
Very good.
Yeah. No complaints really. I could complain heavily about the journey if you like.
Oh, please do. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of a tradition now. When you go somewhere, you moan about the journey.
Yeah. This one, we're coming at it from a slightly different angle because the train's not too bad.
Oh, okay.
They were on time and not covered in feces.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so I'll take that. However, I was put in charge of transporting us to and from the train station.
Oh yeah. You are, shall we say, challenged in the backseat department.
I am. However,
yes,
I was not challenged for these particular journeys, you see, because I had been given a car from work.
Ah, okay, very good.
You say very good.
Well, it's not yours, at least.
It's not mine. However, it was. It. You know, you imagine a Venn diagram. Cars that would enrage Grandad, and right at that, just perfect intersect point, we arrived at the car I got given for the past 2 days.
Okay, well, I mean, you're only driving it to the train station and back, so, you know, how bad could it be?
Well, given where we're going to and from, that's 2 hours behind the wheel, basically.
Yeah, true.
So, I was...
okay.
So, it was grey, black wheels, SUV.
It's not going well for you, is it? Even so far.
Massive petrol engine with hybrid with a CVT.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's all the fun and enjoyment there.
Oh, yeah. Would you like to have a guess of what it was?
Oh, well, let's see. I don't know what they currently have on the fleet, so let's see. Hybrid, you say?
You might not guess it because I wasn't driving a stickered up one. So.
Okay. So I probably won't have seen it around. Okay. Well, who would build a hybrid with a CVT? Interesting.
And an unnecessarily large petrol engine. Don't forget that bit.
Oh, and an unnecessarily large petrol engine. Yes.
For an economical vehicle.
Okay, let me guess. Let me have a few guesses.
Yeah, please do. Was
it Japanese?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Was it was it a Toyota?
Yes, very good.
Okay, we're heading in the right direction here then. Okay. This isn't an area I'm massively familiar with, so I don't know if what I'm going to suggest fits the specs you've said. So do apologize. I apologize in advance. Plus, the brain is only operating at half power.
Yeah, that's fine.
As is the throat. SUV, you say?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a Toyota. Could it be a Yaris Cross?
No, good guess, but no.
Okay, because that would have annoyed you, because that's available in grey with black wheels. So.
Oh yeah, that would have annoyed me. I'd probably equally actually.
I would think, yeah. Okay, not a Yaris Cross. I don't even know if that's CHR.
No, another good guess.
Okay.
But not.
No, you're gonna have to tell me. I don't know.
You're gonna kick yourself.
Probably.
Yeah, RAV4.
Oh, I nearly said RAV4. I nearly said RAV4 instead of CHR, but I thought, no, they wouldn't be that silly.
Well,
right.
I can see why they went for it, because you can get quite a lot of people in it.
Yeah, it's a big old thing, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. I mean, if you compare it back to the original RAV4s, it's massive.
Yeah, they always were.
This new one is enormous.
It's not a looker, is it?
It's not a looker. It doesn't fit on A roads very well.
No, I imagine not, especially not in Devon.
No, Devon A road. I mean, yes, the main road between here and the train station I use. Yes, it fits on a proper A road like that.
I'll be fine on that, but that's the only one we've got.
Yeah, but I did have to use it on other A roads for doing various things prior to departure, such as gathering other people. And you go, this doesn't fit.
No, that's a stupid idea.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. Then I got to the train station and you go, well, it doesn't fit in the car parking space either.
No, it won't do that.
Actually, no, it won't do a disservice. It just about fit lengthwise, but widthwise, nope.
Not a chance. No. That's horrible.
Yeah. But there we go.
Oh dear. Well, I'm sorry about that. That's don't like that at all.
I mean,
was it the current range, current model?
Current model, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking at them. They're horrible, aren't they?
And I get it. It's I know work have to do it to make sure that they've got eco cars, and I appreciate that. But my God, that was boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, and yeah.
I don't get though the hybrid with the massive petrol engine. How's that eco?
I don't know. That's the bit that bothered me. Although
that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I will give it a redeeming feature of going. It was bought for its eco credentials. That pairing doesn't seem to make sense, but the fuel economy was ridiculous.
Ridiculously good.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
fair dues. Well, fair dues. Yeah. I mean,
it's working. It just on paper, it goes. You just look at it and go, "What? That doesn't make sense."
No, it doesn't on paper. But I suppose the hybrid element means it can be super efficient.
Yeah.
Well, as efficient as an internal combustion engine can be, which is not very.
No, the one downside is it's not got a lot to go.
No, I imagine not. No, it would have been tuned down a bit, I would think.
Yes.
Because if you go too fast or make it too oomphy, you'll ruin the fuel consumption, and that's obviously what it's built for. Because why else would you buy it?
Yes.
I mean,
Quite.
you wouldn't, would you? You wouldn't.
No,
Because I thought they were going the pure electric route because they've had EVs before.
Oh, I think there's both kicking about.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It was just what happened to be left.
Right. Oh, no one else wanted it.
Well, we needed a car at short notice, so
Yes.
there it is. Would you like to see a photo of me looking really happy behind the wheel?
Oh, Mr. Cheery. Yeah,
I
of course.
got papped in it when I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, of course you did. Yes.
Yes.
Come on then, pap me up. Oh, there's a man really enjoying his vehicle. Oh dear, yeah, they couldn't have chosen a duller colour, could they? Bloody hell. Yeah, that's horrible that. Yeah. I don't like that. No. Okay. Okay. Well, it's time in a vehicle, isn't it? You've driven something you've not driven before.
I have, and it's that thing of going. That Venn diagram analogy was not lost.
You right in the middle. Yes.
Yeah. None of that is for me, and yet
you were right at the intersection point with that. Everything about it is what you hate in a vehicle.
Yes.
Oh dear. Yeah. Well, as you say, lots of people, lots of luggage, and it will get you there. But yeah. Trouble is, it's a Toyota, so it won't go wrong, which means you'll be stuck with it.
Yeah. Nothing went particularly wrong with it. It got us there and back without any real drama. It bongs a lot.
All modern cars do.
Yes. Yes, and it gets really fidgety when you park, which is odd. Like, I've been doing this for quite some years now. I kind of know what I'm doing.
Oh, but sir, you might hurt yourself.
Yeah, there's a lot of beeping, and I'm going, there's a foot between me and the object you're concerned about.
Oh, yeah. That's close enough, sir.
Yeah, like, not just beeps to let you know it's there, just incessant screaming. No, it's fine. I've got eyes.
Yeah. Yes, but the sort of person that buys that car might not have.
Oh, I see.
It's not made for you. I think we've established that.
I think so.
Yeah.
So
it's made for a different sort of customer.
I knew you'd love that.
Oh, that's truly horrible. Yes, I'd have been very disappointed with that myself.
Grandad in his misery vehicle.
Yes, Grant in everything he hates about cars in one lovely package.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Still, you've been up to that there, London.
Yeah. Did that. Did the conference. Stayed in a really weird hotel.
Okay. Weird in what way?
The decor. I can't fault the service. The rooms had. Let me put it this way. It had everything in the room that I needed. It was just oddly done.
Okay.
The room was the internal walls are clad in metal panels. Metal panels with fake rivets on them. And
you sure you didn't get arrested and put in a cell? Because that's not a hotel.
No, we did wonder. It did have a little prison vibe about it.
It does. So far, you've described a prison cell.
Yeah, certain portions of the walls were padded with blue cushions, which you would not look out of place in a prison either.
Okay. Now we're getting into padded cell. Now that's a whole other area.
Only a little bit.
And we knew you'd end up in one eventually.
Yeah, it's just quicker than everyone thought. And then The bathroom. The bathroom looks as if it has been directly lifted from a cross-channel ferry cabin.
Well, is it just one of those modules that they slot in?
Yeah, it was a module in the corner. It was just you sort of open it and step up into it, and it's a whole sort of wet room thing. So you got the shower at one end and the carzy at the other.
Wow, it sounds like it might actually be a kind of plug-in bathroom module. Yes.
Yeah, genuinely, yeah.
Wow. And the decor of that had nothing to do with the decor of the rest of the room.
No, it was, well, as you can imagine, it was just white plastic.
It's just a plastic box with a shower in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there was a pub attached to it. And they said, "Oh, you can go in there and you can go and check in and go and grab a drink." I'm like, yeah, all right. I wouldn't say no.
That's all right.
Yeah, because we'd done our bit at day one of the conference and had gone back to the hotel. We didn't check in first or anything. So we dumped the bags. Went, yeah, let's have a quick drink before dinner. Lovely.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
And the theme of the pub was interesting, to say the least.
My mind is working overtime here.
So the theme,
based on what you've told me about the room.
So we got, well-appointed prison cells for rooms with a hint of cross-channel ferry. And
it's an unusual choice.
The pub had a very distinctive theme as well, and the theme for the pub was commercial airline interior.
That's not what I was expecting you to say.
So it had sort of paraphernalia on the walls that you would. So they'd taken some side panels off of old planes, so it looks like you've got a wall of windows, and Okay. And then
this is weird so far.
And the seats in the pub were out of decommissioned 737s.
Okay, well, not all lined up in rows, surely.
Well, lined up in rows, but with tables between them, so it'd make it more pub-like.
Oh, I got you. Right. Okay. So actual aircraft seats and actual bits of aeroplane wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, I hadn't seen that before, but
anywhere in the world.
And yet there it was.
That's very strange.
But it's that weird thing.
How did they?
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, how did they treat the bar? Because
the bar was entirely standard.
Jetliner's not known for having bars in them. So, I suppose some do in first class, but not.
We've never seen them. That's the problem.
No, we don't. No, not where we sit. No.
It was weird because then you go. So we did a bit of investigation, and apparently buying second-hand seats out of planes that have been decommissioned are really not the cheapest way to buy seats.
I would think not. No, a little perhaps overcomplicated for a pub.
Overcomplicated and quite pricey.
Yeah.
But also, it's that weird thing of someone going, right, I see this plane's been decommissioned. I would like to buy seats that for their, what are we talking? An airline has probably got a 20-year lifespan, maybe more.
Yeah, maybe more actually. You might be surprised, but
they do. They like to get their money's worth because they're not the cheapest items to buy in the first place.
No, I think there are some up there that are 30+ years old in some cases. But
what you're saying, then? So we take that. If we go over the lower end, if we take the 20-year,
that's probably a good average to be working with.
We take that so that we're sort of hopefully middle of the road, and a very expensive seat even at the end of its life. So you've kitted a bar out in expensive seats that have had 20 years of nothing but farts being fired into them.
It's true. They're not going to wipe down like your average pub chair, are they?
No, and I tell you what, there's this. Oh, a plane seat gets more abuse, but the pressure thing up there, I genuinely think causes more farts. And
that's a recognised theory. Yeah,
a recognised theory. The noise up there is a big drone that drowns out a lot of things. So people are much more carefree about letting things go because they think you can't hear it.
Yeah.
And then they go, "Oh, sir, we've just decommissioned this plane. Would you like to be relieved of a lot of money for a seat that's got foam in it that is just crying out?"
Sponge in those seats. That's not good. That's not good. You can't be putting that in a building. No, because the thing about a plane as well is air circulation and air conditioning and conditioning systems for everything and ventilation, and it's all about moving the air around. Pubs less so.
No, definitely none of that in a pub.
It's a much less managed environment, shall we say, in a pub than it is on a on a jet.
Yeah.
That's a worry. That's a worry. You sit down with your pint.
Yeah, we're not allowed to smoke in pubs. It's been that way since 2007. I'm terribly sorry.
I've only just noticed. I can't even remember where I was going now. The brain is not all the way there now. But you sit down on it with your pint, and it's going to come back at you, isn't it? Something stored in the sponge. That's a very strange choice because that's really expensive. As you say, that's a really expensive way to furnish your pub. I mean, it's probably unique.
Yeah.
I would suggest. But
I don't know.
It
is weird, isn't it?
That's very strange. And it's not just a pub, it's attached to the hotel, but they haven't continued the theme into the hotel.
No.
You haven't got an airline seat in your room.
No. Come on.
They haven't put in a couple of airline seats instead of a bed and say, well, you're obviously on a plane, you'll, recline the seat back, and that's where you have your kip. So make the rooms much smaller because you don't need a full-size bed. You just need room for the seat to recline.
It's
onto the knees of the person in the next room. You see, they're not thinking this through, are they? They don't actually need rooms at all. It's rows and rows of reclining seats.
Yeah, I think how many are packing then? Lovely.
There you go.
Bad.
See, if they just continue, if they thought it through, if they just continued it on a bit,
it could have been quids in.
Yeah, you see. That's the trouble with the world today. People don't think things through.
Yeah. After visiting there, I concur.
Yes. That's very, that's odd. Strange things go on in that there London.
And and you know what it's like. Just an unfamiliar bed for one night means you're guaranteed a shit sleep.
Oh, yeah, always. Yeah, always.
So, there you go. So, no moaning about trains this time, but
Any tasty car spots on the streets of that there London?
Tasty car spots? Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. There's
always something.
So one thing that I did spot, which you'll like, is that... where was it? I think it was think it was Notting Hill. I think.
Okay.
And we came across a oh, come on, brain, don't let me down. An array of rather vulgar new G-Wagons.
Oh, yeah, well, that's bound to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, so that did happen.
Is it the new electric one?
No, just the
okay.
AMG V8s in matte finish, obviously.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it was perfect for city use.
Yeah. And then I spotted one, and I was like, hang on a minute. Hang on. And it was an original G-Wagen.
Oh.
Now that gets
That's
a
a
bit more
different
attention.
matter.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a different matter entirely.
Yeah, I liked that. Yeah.
Yes. What it's become now, the original.
Oh, yeah.
That's a man we can do business with.
Yeah, so that was nice.
Or woman.
Yeah.
Not going to be gender specific. You can't afford to be these days. Get in terrible trouble.
You will be utterly told off.
Yes.
So that was quite surprising, considering the array of other stuff that's kicking about. So we had, I mean, honestly, you couldn't move for rather hideously modified. We had some Bentley Bentegas, Lamborghini Urus.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, there was an awful lot of that.
Bound to be, I'm afraid. Yeah.
We did happen upon the Koenigsegg dealer.
Okay.
So that was nice.
Yes.
I think I'd say probably the best for last. Parked casually on a side street parking was a rather wonderful I think going by the plate, it was a 1968 Alfa Romeo 1750 GT Veloce.
Oh. See, there's always a tasty classic spot in London, isn't there?
Yeah.
Always.
Now that won it.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't do better than that.
No, I honestly, I was staggered. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was in wonderful condition, but just being used as well.
Well, they do, don't they? That's the thing. You do see stuff like that just parked by the side of the road in London.
Because
it's just there.
I had to go past it both days, and it had moved parking bays.
Oh, so it's actually being used. It's somebody's daily.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yep. So well done them.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, that's really good to see.
Mm.
Yeah. You do get that in London, though. Stuff like that does seem to still be in regular use, which is brilliant.
If anything, it's a really good way of dodging the ULEZ. That's the word I'm looking for.
It is. There are some benefits to running a vehicle like that in that there London. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. What else did we see? It was opposite, because we had Koenigsegg one side, and then it was Indian Motorcycles London the other side.
Okay.
Which is not one I expected to see.
No.
If I'm brutally honest, but still quite cool.
Yeah. Oh, very much so. Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Here's some good. Yeah. You always spot something. You can't help it.
Yes, but yeah, that was cool. But yeah, nothing really else of particular note. Everything
No,
else
fair
went off
enough.
without a hitch in terms of logistics. But yeah, that was all right.
Very good.
I won't steam in. What have you got next?
Oh, well, I'd like to talk about a bit of something Bond related, if I may.
Oh, please do.
This week, when are we now? But I think it was Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, I forget which. It was the 60th anniversary of the premiere of Goldfinger.
Fucking hell, 60 years.
60 years ago, Goldfinger premiered at Leicester Square in that there London.
Bloody hell.
Yep, I'm afraid so. They had a screening on the night at Pinewood Studios, which of course features in the film. Some Goldfinger's factory, supposedly in Switzerland, was in fact the actual Pinewood Studios.
Yes.
And the chase with the DB5, where he uses the old ejector seat, was in amongst the old studio buildings at the back of Pinewood. But they had this screening at Pinewood, and they had one of the Goldfinger continuation cars there from Aston Martin.
Nice.
So one of the DB5s. Yes, it looked good actually. But I thought that cannot pass without us commenting upon it.
No, I would say not. No, that is good to call that out. While you're on that topic, actually, there have been, let's say, unsubstantiated suggestions. There we go. Choosing my words really carefully.
Really non-committal on this.
Really non-committal in the way that some of what I've read and some of the posts that I've seen are also quite non-committal. But on the 1st of October, someone might say something about Bond. But
right.
But honestly, I don't really have anything of use.
1st of October, someone might say something about Bond.
Or it could all just be utter internet nonsense.
Well, it has been so far.
Yeah. It's just, I've seen it a few times now. But nowhere I would deem reputable.
Could the something that someone is going to say about Bond merely be that there is no further news?
That is also a possibility.
Or that whatever news they thought they had is in fact total nonsense, which is what we've had several times to this point.
Oh yeah, we are overburdened with nonsense.
Yeah, there's been several stories that, oh yeah, this is actually happening. No. Until I see it on Eon Productions headed paper over Barbara Broccoli's signature, I don't believe it. And even then, I'm still skeptical.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you're right to be. It's just going to be nonsense, isn't it? Let's face it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, right. Well, we won't hold our breath for that.
No, pinch of salt and all that, but I thought I'd mention it as you brought up Bond.
Yeah, okay. No, I just saw one of the continuation cars was out, and I thought, ooh, Goldfinger, yeah, well, we've done a whole episode on that, so we should make mention. Yes.
Yeah, we've been all over that.
That's something that's gone very quiet again, the original car.
Oh, yeah, because we did say we'd follow up, but, I mean, we will follow up, but there's nothing to follow up.
There has been no news, nothing at all. And that, the potted history that we did was a couple of years ago now, frighteningly.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. But unfortunately it was. And because someone was asking me about it last week. It came up in conversation somewhere, the original car, and they were asking me about it. And I said, well, it got stolen. And they were, oh, really? I didn't know. Well, what was that all about? And I said, right, I'm not going to go into all this, but if you go on if you go on iTunes or YouTube or wherever you get your podcast, there's a whole hour and something on this that will tell you everything you want to know.
Yeah. If you're interested, just do that, because my goodness me.
Yes. So, like you say, we said we'd follow up on that, and we will. But there genuinely has been no further news, which would suggest that this hot lead that they supposedly had on its whereabouts didn't pan out.
I'll tell you what. Do you know what? I shouldn't have done this, should I? I just had a quick look when we popped that episode out.
Oh, was it even more than I thought?
Yeah, it was episode 41, and that was released on the 30th of November 2021.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. I still consider that quite recent.
Yeah, I would, I'd say probably a couple of months. Yeah. Shit.
Oh, dear. Right. So, okay. So not 2 years then?
No, unfortunately not. Oh God.
More like over 3. Oh my God.
Let's I'm closing that. I've closed it.
You've closed it.
I've closed it.
Oh God.
I tell you what, I had a local car spot.
Oh, excellent.
A very new car as well, which.
Okay.
And one of our. It's not our favourites, but we've accepted it. Hang on, new beer.
Oh, well done.
So I saw in bright yellow, and it's definitely local because I've seen it nearly every morning since it first appeared. And that is a Lotus Electra.
Ooh. Well, that's an interesting vehicle, isn't it? Okay. And that was local. Blimey.
Local. Yeah. Like
Someone's got some money then.
Seen it every day that I have commuted.
Well, yellow is the launch colour, isn't it? So I imagine that was in stock somewhere.
Yeah, there are plenty kicking about. Oh, I say plenty. There are some on the market. Some have already hit the second-hand market as well.
Yeah.
And some of them are really. I mean, some of them are yellow because it's just what they come in. But yeah, there's some real toss colours as well.
Oh, there will be.
Yeah, there's the obligatory grey. I've seen.
I mean, at least the yellow is distinctive. It's very Lotus.
Yeah, I've seen a few black ones. I've also seen some black ones with black wheels, and it's just like, well, that's too much.
It's gonna happen. Yeah,
it's too much.
Everybody wants black wheels. It's yeah. I mean, I think we've talked about this vehicle many times, haven't we? But it has to be really.
Yeah, which is fine. I didn't expect to see one bought locally.
No, I'm surprised. I haven't seen one, so I'm surprised there's one knocking around, but or more than one. But maybe they're doing discounts.
Maybe they are. Hang on, I'm just going to quickly answer a question. That's interesting. So let's do that button and make sure these are all genuine. It looks as if there are. I'm using piston heads as a benchmark here. 33 for sale.
33.
Yeah.
Okay. What you are used?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Bit weird, isn't it?
That's. Well, you say it's a bit weird. I fear this is what is happening in the EV market. You'll get a similar surprise if you search for Porsche Taycans.
Well, all right,
There's
I'm
a
doing
lot of pre-registration going on, I think.
it. Oh, no, not auctions, you tit.
Oh my word! I can beat that. Would you like to know how many there are on Auto Trader?
What? Lotus?
Yeah, Electras.
Yeah. I'd love to.
76.
Blimey. Okay, I'm still on Piston Head, so I've gone for Taycan. 291.
Yeah. This is indicative of the EV market at the moment, I'm afraid. Dealers can't shift them, so they're pre-registering and trying to shove them out used just to get rid of them.
I mean, some of these, like the Taycans in particular, some of these are genuinely used.
Well, they've been around for a lot longer than the Electra, so you would expect some to be on the used market, but I'm surprised how many Electras there are.
Some here, however, are clearly not used.
Yeah. A lot of these Electras have got very low mileage. In fact, the vast majority have done less than 500 miles.
Bloody hell.
36 of that 76 have done less than 500 miles. That's brand new cars being pre-registered by dealers because they can't shift them. That's what's happening there.
Yep.
Struth.
I'm sorry. Straight back into Australian there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Struth, mate. Can't sell your Lotus.
Oh no. But it's not good, is it?
No, it's not. No, I mean, I've read stories about, the arse having fallen out of the EV market, but you look at stuff like that, particularly at the upper end. Why would dealers be pre-registering brand new cars and sticking them on Auto Trader? Less than, over half of those cars have done less than 500 miles. That's brand new.
Yes. Yes, it is. Let's face it.
Yes. That's.
Not so good.
That's a worry, that, isn't it? That's a worry. I'm just gonna pull up those with less than 500 miles and see exactly what less than 500 miles looks like.
What is a price point?
Well, no, what the actual miles are, because obviously it's a filtered, groups of, so less than some of those. Yeah. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Yes. There's one here that has done 300 miles, and it's up for £111,000. Yeah. That's a brand new car.
Yeah, I'm looking at one, a Taycan here, across Turismo, with 10 miles.
Yeah. Okay. There's a problem in the EV market.
Oh, here's one with 4 miles.
4. Okay, that's been reversed off the transporter and into the dealer's car park, and that's it.
Yeah. And now it's sitting there as a Porsche approved one.
A Porsche approved used.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Bloody buggered, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. That's a worry. I know the Electra is probably not exactly a mass market car, but even so,
it's a problem.
Nobody wants them, do they?
No, not at that price. They don't anyway. Oof, dear. Right. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I'd mention it. I didn't realise it would go down the rabbit hole of going, Look how ruined the market is.
Yeah, it does appear to be the case. Yeah. Okay. Right.
And going to London and spending a lot of time around Kensington and Knightsbridge, didn't see one.
No.
That speaks a lot, actually.
Yes, it does. I bet you saw some Range Rovers though.
Saw some Range Rovers, saw the, like I said, Bentley Bentegas, G-Wagons, Cayennes, Macans, Taycans, loads of Taycans.
Yeah.
But no Lotus.
No. The trouble is we need the Electra to be a success, otherwise there may not be a Lotus.
It doesn't seem awfully successful, does it? Let's be honest.
No, it doesn't. And there was a video recently that Harry put out, which I don't think will have done them a great deal of favour, as to why he sold his Lotus and bought a McLaren instead.
Yeah, because he had a... Oh, God, what did he have?
Is it a Via?
Oh yeah, the new sports car, wasn't it? That he was really looking forward to, and then off it went.
Yeah, because it's a bit crap. So he's bought the McLaren instead. Yeah, I don't suppose that's done a lot for their sales either.
Oh no, hang on. Let's correct ourselves. Emira,
sorry. Yes, I get. Yeah, I get confused. Yes, well, he sold it.
But yeah,
bought McLaren instead.
I know I'm not fully up to speed, but I have seen that one.
Yeah.
It says a lot. I mean,
well, he waited yonks for that all through COVID. He was waiting for it, and then it finally arrived, and he didn't like it.
Oh, London car spot.
Oh yeah.
Parked outside of McDonald's for 2 days straight and got a couple of parking tickets. A almost new Honda NSX.
Well, outside of McDonald's?
Outside of McDonald's, yeah. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Outside of McDonald's with parking tickets on it.
That's
brilliant.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yep. Yeah, I've forgotten about that one, but yeah,
wow.
I've never seen one in the wild. I've seen one at shows, but that's the first one I've seen out and about. Granted, it wasn't moving, and it didn't move while I was there because I walked past it again both days.
You won't often see one with parking tickets on it. Let's be honest.
No. Yeah.
Wow. Popped in for a cheeky burger. Couldn't make it any further.
No, that's it. It's weird, isn't it?
Yes, that's very peculiar. Yeah, I don't quite get that. That's wonderful. Yes, cars where you don't expect to see them.
And yeah, it's especially littered with parking tickets. That's ridiculous.
Oh, mind you, I found McDonald's wrappers in my car. That's perhaps a bit more understandable.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh, that reminds me of something I was going to tell you about. Actually.
Oh, go on then. I was about to wrap up, but do it. Go for it.
No. I got one. I know you were, but I got one last little thing in relation to my Jaguar. I've had it for a year now. That time has come. I've owned it for 12 months, which of course means the renewal of certain things, including the insurance. Now, I wasn't looking forward to this. There's been some terrible reports of insurance rocketing up, and anyway, the email came through. Time to renew your insurance, sir. Oh God!
Here we go.
And well, 156 quid cheaper.
What?
Yes.
All right. I mean,
£156 cheaper than it was 12 months ago. Same car, kept in the same place. Everything. Nothing has changed.
weird.
Yeah.
I mean, don't.
And yet all you see online is angry people with insurance that has doubled or tripled or... Yeah.
I mean, bite their hand off.
Consequently, I probably won't bother doing a lot of shopping around. I'm quite happy with that.
No, that's one way to retain a customer. Well done, then.
Yeah. £156 cheaper without changing anything. I mean, I've had the timing belts done, but they don't know that.
No, I mean, no.
It's much less likely to grenade the engine now.
Yeah. All right. Bastard is all I can say.
Yeah, I'm sure I've won over lots of fans with that little bit of news.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you've done there. You've pulled some sort of fast one.
I don't understand.
No, you've gone all Jimmy Carr on us there, haven't you, with his legal tax dodging. No, sorry,
hey,
no.
We pay our VAT.
Yeah, no, I do Jimmy Carr a disservice. It was legal tax avoidance.
It was. It was.
Yeah.
It was an aggressive scheme.
Yeah.
It was perfectly legal.
That was the thing. It's entirely legal.
Yes.
Yeah, just in case any of Jimmy Carr's lawyers are listening, it's entirely legal.
Yeah, it was. He did nothing wrong, and to be honest, nothing to be ashamed of.
No, and to be honest, if we'd have all been offered that scheme, we would have bitten his hands off.
Yeah, well, to be fair, and as he said at the time, anyone who's ever had an ISA has done a tax avoidance scheme. That's a government-approved tax avoidance scheme.
Yeah.
So, and he had an accountant, and they said, "Oh, would you like to do this? Oh, is it legal?" Yeah. Okay then.
Yeah, do that.
Because that's what you do, isn't it?
That's what you pay him for.
Suggest something. Yes.
Oh dear.
Will it save me money? Oh yeah. Well, okay then.
It's fine. It's fine. Right. But what I do suggest is that we wrap it up now before we actually say something slanderous.
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah. At no point at the moment we're in exactly the right place, legally speaking. But we could jump off a diving board really quickly. So
we could ruin it and shortchange the listeners there. We don't want to do that.
Yeah. Let's not be cancelled, shut down, sued. Let's see if we can roll on for another week at least.
Well, I think that's probably enough of that for this week. Check us out on all the various social medias and things. Thank you very much for listening.